Hey everyone, this is Paul with Picopros.com, and this evening I just want to give a quick update on some very interesting stuff we've been following lately. As you may or may not know, we've been reporting about this whole concept of a modular smartphone. Some weeks ago, months ago, there was this thing called Phonebloks that came across. And this is the whole idea of where you actually swap out different components of your smartphone, whether it be the memory, or the battery, the camera, whatever it is. And you actually swap in new components. So you actually, the whole idea is, or the original idea was that it's a more green or a more economically or environmentally sustainable phone where you're not throwing the whole phone out and you're just swapping out components as needed. Well, this week, Motorola/Google announced Project Ara, where they're actually partnering with Phonebloks. That's Phonebloks, no C, Phonebloks, to bring about this whole new era of smartphone. I mean, this is a revolutionary concept for a smartphone, obviously. I mean, up to this point, smartphones are incredibly highly engineered products where every component is optimized to fit in a very specific footprint within the smartphone. So this whole Phonebloks or Project Ara thing, there's some controversy, I guess I would say, about it. I mean, in theory, it would be awesome if you could just upgrade simply the memory or the camera or whatever it is that you would like. In our case, it would be awesome to add a Pico Projector to the smartphone, and as the Pico projection technology gets better, upgrade it accordingly. But that aside, the whole idea is to provide a format where people can basically open source your hardware on your smartphone. Sounds awesome in theory. Obviously, there are some issues with that where these not over-engineered, but these smartphones today are so highly engineered that everything fits just so. Can you do that with an open source hardware device? Remains to be seen. But it's really cool to see that the Phonebloks concept that came around is actually working with Google/Motorola, and they're actually going to support this. They have their own community that they've started to get ideas, garner interest, this kind of thing. And we're definitely very interested to see, projection aside, and we're all about projection, but to see what happens when a smartphone hardware design is open sourced. It's going to be really interesting. There's a lot of skeptics out there, and we're kind of on the fence on this whole thing. It could do very well. Motorola/Google are taking a big risk on this, but why not? I mean, it's a really small investment for the billions of dollars they make each year. Maybe they're investing some number of millions of dollars, but that's nothing compared to the cash flow they generate. So I give Google/Motorola a lot of credit for supporting this thing, because if it pays off even in a small way, you're talking many, many billions of dollars, and nobody else is doing this. So they would be ahead of the competition. So keep your eye on the whole Phonebloks or Google Motorola Project Ara thing. Obviously, we would love to see somebody develop a open source Pico Projector module for this. If you're in the space, consider this. I mean, it would be very cool if you could slide in a little Pico Projector module, and as the technology improves, you swap it out with a better module, that kind of thing. I mean, that's the whole idea of this open source platform. As battery technology improves, swap it out with a better battery, camera, RAM, whatever it is. So let us know what you think. We'll post this to YouTube. We're really interested in this concept, and it's slightly controversial, but it's extremely interesting. So leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, obviously give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, post it to YouTube, that kind of, or Facebook, whatever. We're really interested. We want to cultivate some ideas here, so make sure you share it and get some conversation going on this, because I think the whole idea of a modular cell phone is extremely interesting. We just need to figure out what the right modules are. Is this really feasible? What are the right companies? What's the right content? That kind of thing. So be sure to share it with everybody and let us know what you think. Again, use it in the comment section below. Beyond that, I mean, just be in contact with us via Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google Plus, all that kind of thing. Again, appreciate your support. Again, this is Paul with Picopros.com, and we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate the support.